But what I know is I'm feeling just fine. My life is like a red carpet, and I'm feeling like the richest millionaire. This is my local mayor, and I'm the biggest star around here.
Oh snap, what's happening, fam? L.A.R. movement still moving. Subscriber died trying. You see the thumbnail, boy. Sexless people having sex talks. Listen, man, I know you want to leave me, but I refuse. Yeah, I just wanted to do that. For years and years and years, when you're in your teens, your 20s, you see people in their 30s, you see people in their 40s who talk about sex a lot. Normally it's because they're like, let me see, Super Saiyan level masturbators. Like normally that like they level, they're above 9,000 for sure, right? But when it comes to them actually having sex with another person, all this sex talk is just, theory. It's uneducated. It's I know what I want. I know that'll be great. And half of these people never actually get what they want, so it's still a theory. And then other people get what they want, and then they go, oh, I don't want that no more. It's like, why not? Oh, it's too little, it's too much, it's too long, it's too short, it's, So a lot of this sex talk that people are having is just theoretical. It's not really real. It's not really based on something really, really real. So some of y'all really listen to these people, watch what I tell you. Because we want to have adult conversations, right? So, let's have an adult conversation. When you listen to people talk about sex, are they talking about the act of having sex? Or all the things you can do to possibly get a person to have sex with you? They're usually talking about all the things you could do to get a person to have sex with you. They're not telling you what to do sexually that actually works. They're not telling you that. Why? Because they can't tell you that. Why? Because they wouldn't know what they were talking about. Why? Because they ain't having sex like that. That's why. I know you don't like to hear that, but that's the truth. The reality is all these people, they got strong forearms, strong hands. That's what they got. They got strong hands. All these people, they got a closet full of dildos and roses and vibrators, and then they all say, can't nobody satisfy me like such and such and such and such. You know why? Because they ain't talking to nobody. They the best they got. They looking at themselves. They looking at their hands. They looking at their vibrators. They looking at their dildos, whatever it is, and singing like Anita Baker to it. You bring me joy. Because they don't know nothing else. And it's okay. It's okay. But don't listen to these people's sex talks. Because they're socially awkward. All these people talking about, this is if you did this, and you did this, and you did this, and you do that. That's when you're going to really get it. No. People are telling you what could get you to sleep with them. And most women will tell you a bunch of stuff that if you do this and this and this, a woman really respond to that. They talk about themselves. But what they're not telling you is you got to look a certain way. You got to fit their attractive scale at the moment. You got to fit their money scale at the moment. You said you like this. No, I don't like that from you because you ugly. If you do it, it's harassment. If he do it, it's sexy. You guys out here, you know what I'm saying? I be smashing them out. I got another and another and another and another. Brother ain't told you now time what to do to make sure, how to hold on to it, how to hold on to your orgasm, or how to make sure she orgasms fast, actually without using your mouth. You get what I'm saying? Or your fingers. They ain't telling you none of that. They ain't telling you, for different positions for different people. Sometimes this works on people. Certain type of people, this is a great position. Other type of people, this body type does this. This type of lady who has a vagina like this does that. If you got a certain thing to you, if you got a certain girth, you got a certain length, you got a certain curve, all these things you can make adjustments with it. They ain't telling you none of that. It's sexless people with sex talks. And then some of y'all, well, what would you do? And I'll tell you, some of the reasons why they don't tell you stuff, because the people start looking, well, what would you do? Look, you a pervert. You're a pervert. Why? I think you asking me all these questions because I'm turning you on right now. Like you sitting on your phone looking at Pornhub thumbnails, just waiting to get yours. Like, I don't, hey. You know, how can you find it in missionary? How can you find it in doggy? How can you find it from, from the side? How, put your leg up, put your leg down, what's long enough, what's long enough for a woman who's 5, let's just say 5, like, man, I'm about to be telling myself, I done had sex with women from 4'11", what was that girl? Maybe she was 4'10", I don't know. From 4'10" to either 5'11" to 6 feet. You know what I'm saying? What's different about, when you go up in certain heights? What do you do differently? What can you do differently? Some ladies, just like some guys are bigger than others, some ladies are shorter, are shorter or deeper than others. Some G spots are in different places, because of that type of stuff. Just saying. Some of y'all having a sexless sex talk. Like, who, do you do oral? Do you do regular? Do you do anal? Like, what are we talking here? Do you do them all in the same night? What do you eat the box? Do you eat the groceries? Like, these are like people talking, but have you done it before? You see what I'm saying? Ladies, do you actually have a no gag reflex, or are you just talking about it? There's a lot of sexless people having sex talk because they want to turn somebody on to actually do something. Do you last longer with a condom or without one? We should already know the answer to that by now, right? But hey, whatever. So when you listen to these sexless people having these sex talks, they're not telling you exactly, what's going on. Different people have different spots. Some people, it's a process. If you've had sex with so many people, you've experimented enough to know, okay, this person likes that. That person see these person spots, neck, back, chest, butt. Certain people like to be gripped certain ways. Some people, certain positions that help you out. You put a pillow under a certain person a certain way. You get in a certain position a certain way. But hey, you know what? If some of y'all, how can I say this? If you want to get deeper, you can get in a certain position. If you want to shorten that thing up because it's too deep for you to make it feel like it's deeper, you can get in a certain position. See what I'm saying? Sexless sex talk. Sexless people having sex talks, it doesn't make sense because they're not telling you that kind of stuff. And then a lot of y'all want to hear the information, but y'all ain't gonna use it anyways because you're master level masturbators. And some of y'all are socially awkward in person and more socially awkward in the bedroom. So it's sometimes it's a waste. Got me stuttering out here. But tell me what you think. Like, share, subscribe, or die trying. Catch y'all on the next one. Peace. You ever been at the top of the universe? I'm gonna take you.